Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aiden from Cartoon Apocalypse, and today we have some very big news regarding the first part of the finale of Season 2 of Miraculous Ladybug. Now, the Season 2 episodes have just been kind of being pushed back, or at least they were for a good time between like June and, I don't know, September. Not really September, there were some in September, but they just kept on being pushed back and all this stuff. But now we're getting info on the finale of Season 2, which is really big news in case you didn't know. Now, this video is going to have major spoilers eventually. Right now I'm going to only be talking about the news part of it, like the dates, but then I'm going to be kind of talking about what's in the part 1 finale, or just kind of the finale in general. So I will let you know as we move into the more spoiler type parts, so if you just want to look into the news, then I'll give you that, and then I'll let you know once we get into the spoiler part in case you don't want any like spoilers or anything. But we also have some Frozen news a little bit too, so let's talk about the Frozen news first. But before we get into that, I just want to say that Cartoon Apocalypse, this channel, this video that you're watching right now, is like pretty much the best YouTube channel to get any Miraculous news from, because I make a video every single time we hear dates or just like a new promo and anything really involving Miraculous. We make a video all the time, so if you want to stay updated on the news, this is just this whole tweet thing, this whole like finale news thing was just a huge mess. So we're making a video on it, so we're super excited. But let's talk about the Frozen news first. So Miraculous World Network, which Miraculous World Network is pretty much a Twitter account that updates you on all the news, which is where we get a lot of our news. But pretty much they said, sweet, Frozen is airing in Brazil on the 12th. So this is amazing news, kind of. I mean, honestly, I don't really know. I honestly am just like, there are so many Frozen dates out now. On the 12th, there was also, I feel like, a tweet on the 13th as well for Frozen coming out in like Spain, or probably not Spain. I can't remember what area of the world it was, but I feel like maybe it was France. I feel like there was another tweet saying France, but I tried to look for it and I couldn't find it. So there might be Frozen on the 13th as well, airing on another channel, but then it's coming on the 14th as well in Spain, I believe. So, oh man, that is a lot of Frozen episodes. But now we're getting it. The first day that we can be able to watch Frozen is on the 12th in Brazil. Now obviously this is going to be in Portuguese, so I mean, if you speak Portuguese, that's good for you, but I mean, well, everyone else is just going to have to watch a subbed version of it. And then eventually on the 13th, I believe it will be coming out in English. Again, these whole dates have just been kind of like a big mess, so I'm sorry if I'm a little bit off, but I'm pretty sure there will be an English dub somewhere within that 3-day range. Oh, and by the way, the channel that's airing it is Gloob, and Gloob was the channel that posted that really good edited promo that got me so hyped, and gave us some new clips. That was just the channel that really got us hyped, or got me hyped at least for it. So I mean, now that we've talked about Frozen, let's go ahead and move on to the news involving the finale, which is probably what you're all coming here for. But the Frozen news is also really good because everyone's super excited for Frozen as well. Oh man, we're all excited for all episodes. It's super cool. And plus tomorrow, new episodes for Zagtoon. Alright, I'm sorry for keeping on rambling. Let's move on. Now, Miraculous World Network tweeted out earlier today, the episode with code 224 Catalyst/Heroes Day Part 1 has popped up on the RTS Duix guide for October 21st. Given that Disney Spain has also teased releasing a preview for Catalyst very soon, it seems things will soon get very exciting. We'll keep a lookout. Now, that's just like a retweet of someone tweeting at them with the news, which is pretty much what they do and kind of what we do too. But a little bit after that, they said, update. We tried to verify this whole info on the site, but it only lists programs until October 17th. So pretty much they're saying, oh, well, they didn't really get to see any programs or any new episodes coming out until after October 17th. So they weren't able to see if this was true or not. So then they finally released another update after gathering some more information and after having some people get into it. And I mean, I don't know who else like really just like watches this like Twitter feed and was super anxious, because I was like super excited to see, oh, is this real? Can I make a video on it? Or is it not real? What's going on here? But they tweeted out, update 2. Someone informed us that the original source is the press area of RTS. See screenshot. This site is legitimate, but it is meant for journalists and requires a login. Please be aware that the airing dates are subject to change. We'll keep you posted. Now, this is very important, subject to change. So this date may change. It might not come out on October 21st because, as you guys may know, this month right now is October 21st, and that's like only 16 days away from the finale, or at least the finale part 1. I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to see the finale like part 1 on one day, and then the next day or on the same day, just right after it, the second part of the finale. That's kind of what I wanted to do for Style Queen and Queen Wasp and Maledictator, but I don't know like how this is going to go out. I'll keep you posted on all the news, but this is super exciting, and I don't know if I want this to be pushed back or not, because I know as much as you guys are like, oh my gosh, why would you want this to be pushed back? It really gives us time, because if you guys don't know, Style Queen and Queen Wasp come out on the 6th, which is tomorrow, and then Maledictator is being aired along with Style Queen and Queen Wasp on the 12th, which is the same day as the first Frozen release. So we have 2 new episodes on the 12th and 2 new episodes on the 6th, so already being bombarded with episodes. And then almost just a week later, we see the finale. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the episodes, or I love the shows that really just air 1 episode a week, like on a consistent schedule, but I mean, I don't know, like, this is kind of big, and this is a lot of episodes to take in. Like, that's like 4 episodes this month, which, I mean, if you divide that by how many weeks are in the month, it's not exactly 4 episodes per week, because there's I don't know, it's weird, because it's not like exactly a right amount of number, because the weeks are odd number. But anyway, it equates to roughly, you know, I'm just like very largely estimating here, but it equals out to about 1 episode a week. But I mean, it's still like very close together, and I'd rather see the finales, like the 2 parts of the finale, back to back versus only seeing 1 and then waiting like a month to see the second part. That's just like a buzzkill right there, and I don't really want that. So I'd rather have it be pushed back in favor of seeing them both either like one day after the other or on the same day altogether. So we'll see what's going on with that. Now, another very important thing to take away from this tweet is that on the first tweet that we got, it says that Disney Spain has been teasing a preview for Catalyst very soon. So that makes this more credible, but I mean, I don't really know if it's going to be pushed back or not. If you guys don't know, a little bit of basic background on the site that we got it from. This site is based around Switzerland, and Switzerland borders France, and one of the languages in Switzerland is French. So we will be getting this episode, if it airs first in Switzerland or in France or whatever, we will be getting it in French first. So I don't know, that's just like some quick little info there, but I'm super excited just really to see anything, either new promos, new dates, new episode releases. Really, I'm just like super excited for anything, because oh my gosh, there's been a lot of news recently, and I'm so thankful for it. Alright, so this is the point in the video. I know it's already super long, but this is the point in the video where I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the Heroes Day itself. Now, I probably will make a full entire video just like on my speculations and what I think it's going to be. This is just general information that we know is factual, not my guess or not my theory on what's going to happen, because I feel like the theory on what I think is going to happen, and just like there's so many videos that need to be made, because there's so many people that make up fake info on the finale and just everything. Like, I saw one thing that was like, oh, the Adrianette kiss will be on the finale, which no, like, they didn't have any factual evidence, and that just doesn't sound right. And they said like the big reveal, and I don't think so. I looked into it like a long time ago, and I wasn't really able to find any sources. So let's go on and talk about this. So I'm getting this straight from the Wikia page, which you can go check out if you want to, but I mean, I just wanted to say where I got my sources from. But I mean, this was taken from like panels and things, so that's where they got their sources, and they list their sources here. So that's why I like this site. Heroes Day is an upcoming 2-part episode special in Season 2 of Miraculous Ladybug. This special involves a never-before-seen kind of fight between the heroes and the best of the worst akumatized villains, in quotations, so this was probably said during a panel. Now, the synopsis for this, again, major spoilers. If you really don't want to know kind of what's going on in this episode, just kind of stay away. But the synopsis is, and also this is just for like the 2 parts, not like one episode specifically. It's the day of the heroes in Paris, and everyone must prepare a good action for others. Bogged by her activities as Ladybug, Marinette did not have time to prepare hers. For fear of disappointing her friends by announcing that she has not prepared anything, Marinette lies to them and finds herself quickly overcome by her own lie. Her nightmare is just beginning. Hawkmoth has akumatized his assistant Natalie into Catalyst, a super villain that will allow him to put into action the plan that he's been concocting for a long time. That will finally make it possible to defeat Ladybug and Cat Noir. Bum bum bum. Oh my gosh. Whoa, big news. A lot of people, I feel like, have heard of this, and then a lot of people just haven't. So I don't know if this is the first time knowing about this. Let me know down in the comment section down below. It'd be cool to see like how many of you guys are educated in this and how many aren't. So I don't know, just a fun fact. Now, if you didn't know, a catalyst, there's a couple definitions, and the one that I think it's gonna be is this one. A substance that increases the rate of a chemical reaction without itself undergoing any permanent chemical change. Now, the reason why I think it's this one is because it's speeding up the reaction, which I feel like the Hero's Day is going to have a whole bunch of different villains and like all the heroes that we know so far, plus Queen Bee, because Queen Bee is really the only one that we haven't seen as far as right now, but tomorrow we will. So, I mean, it would do what you want with that like little fact of not having Queen Bee yet. Anyway, Catalyst, I believe, now this is not confirmed, this is just a little bit of predictions, I'm just like throwing this in just a little bit. I believe Catalyst will be able to make it easier for people to get angry, which will allow Hawkmoth to akumatize people easier. So that's my guess. Now, I don't know if this is true, but that's just my quick guess. Again, I'll probably go into more detail, think about it more, and I'll make a whole nother video on this as just like a whole theory and predictions video for these episodes, but that's just what I think. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Now, this video is getting super long. Now, we went through a lot of info in this video. Again, if you enjoyed getting this info, it'd be nice if you subscribed and liked and all those things, because you can stay updated for all of the news that comes out, if you're into that. But anyway, I think that's really going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe, what I just said. But yeah, if you guys have any other news where you know there's sources, let me know down in the comment section down below. Don't just like send me a link to an Instagram page that doesn't have any sources. That's not very helpful. But I mean, well, maybe it is helpful, I don't know. But anyway, that's really going to be it for me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
Teach them all a lesson.